Salutations and welcome! Hi and welcome to Power Word Roll. I'm Naomi and I'll be the DM for this session.
Ooh.
And I am here with...
I'm Dan from the Danger Club podcast and I'm going to be playing a clone.
I'm James from the Danger Club podcast as well, and I shall be playing a clone.
I'm Annie from Power Word Roll and I'm playing a clone.
I'm Ross and I'm from the Danger Club podcast and I'm going to be playing a clone.
I'm Scott from the Danger Club podcast, and I'm going to be playing a clone.
I'm Conrad from Power Word Roll, and I will be playing a clone.
And I'm Henry from Power Word Roll, and I'll be playing a clone.
Thank you to Danger Club Podcast for coming and playing with us today. Thank you for Conrad to shuffling the mics around while I'm talking.
I'm sorry.
I do love that.
Shuffle.
Yeah. So we are playing Paranoia, which is a wonderful RPG, and it's written by a friend of the podcast, Grant Howard, as well. So I will be playing Friend Computer. So the year is 247ZR. Last year was 247ZR. Next year will be 247ZR. 247ZR is a very good year. You are lucky, plucky troubleshooters living in the technological wonder of Alpha Complex, where everything runs perfectly. Things not running perfectly is treasonous. Troubleshooters with your red level clearance jumpsuits, laser pistols, and sharp standard issue pencils. You're ready to stop filthy communists, secret societies, and horrible mutants. All with the help of me, Friend Computer, of course. Friend Computer only wants you to be happy. Remember, not being happy is treasonous. So, Conrad, which clone are you playing?
My clone designation is 6.
And Ross?
I am playing clone designation 4.
And Annie?
And I am clone designation 9.
Thank you very much. So you wake up in the morning on your standard issue beds. There is a mattress, there is no pillow. You're woken up by the lovely sounds of Friend Computer as she wakes you every morning, saying, "Good morning, troubleshooters. What lucky troubleshooters you are. Today, you have the chance to be promoted. Well, at least one of you, to orange designation. You know that being promoted to orange designation means having a pillow and experiencing food with more than one flavour.
Oh.
Troubleshooters, we will need you to take a package from the M1 sector, and you'll be taking it to a violet level individual.
Oh.
Now, as you know, clearance runs through a rainbow, and violet is pretty high up. You, as red, are pretty low down, so that's a big honour. The capsule LK, you'll need to deliver it. I do not need to tell you how important this is, and how you'll be improving Alpha Complex even more, though Alpha Complex is already perfect. So, you are taken out of the briefing room and you are directed down a corridor. The Friend Computer has very helpfully lit the way for you, which means that all the lights behind you are black. So she's only lit the corridor that you need, which is very, very helpful for her and lovely.
I need that kind of signposting, to be honest.
In your everyday life.
Yeah, if I could have that in real life, it'd be wonderful.
She's sending you towards M1 sector, so you go down the corridor, you can see there's clean walls, all the sides are sort of red designated colour, and you come out to a big door that says M1. What would you like to do?
Hello.
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 I see, Friend Computer has got you to deliver something as well.
Yes, I'm delivering to a violet, actually. Violet designation.
Oh, that's weird, because so am I.
Really?
Me
Yeah.
too.
Well, what are the chances of the three of us delivering the same thing at the same time to the same place?
That's absolutely crazy.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to go first. I use my sort of, is it violence, I guess, to like barge through these two?
And what else are you going to use?
I'm going to use violence and athletics.
Good! So you're being really buff and you're pushing them out the way.
Yes.
Good! Roll me a violence athletics.
So I get a +3 for violence, so that's 3 dice, yeah?
Yeah.
Another 4 +4 for athletics.
Yep,
So
and one
that-
from Friend Computer because Friend Computer loves you.
Roll all the dice.
And all you need is 5s and 6s.
Oh, yes, I've got 2 5s and 1 6.
Heaps. So you barge through with your elbows.
Oh,
You push the other two out the side. And you do that, the old lady power walk down the thing. Your hips are going, you're scruggling down, and you get to the door first. You can see that there is a panel, and the panel has a set of numbers on it. What would you like to do?
Oh no, my arch nemesis, computers.
You can't say that!
What?
Sorry. did you say your arch nemesis was a computer?
No.
I'm afraid that could be treason.
Oh no! Please, friend computer, I'll do anything.
You just said that computers were your arch enemies. They can't be your enemies and your friends.
No. Oh.
And you two, you've been associating with a known terrorist. Termination. And the room fills with fire and you all die. Pop out. Okay, so what we have done here is because we have quite a few players at this table, when we have new clones, our new clones get given a personality quirk. This is a small problem due to an error in Friend Computer that we will not talk about and cannot discuss, because doing so would be treason. Okay, so who do we now have playing Clone Designation 9?
It's James.
They did this. Who's they? You know, or at least you did, but they're always changing. They're tricky like that.
And what's your clone type?
Well, I'm a conspiracy theorist clone, of course.
Very good.
At least you should know that.
No, maybe I did.
Maybe you did.
Dan, and I'm an emo goth clone. Nothing matters, and what my parents want matters even less.
Oh my God, it's literally you.
I am the Count Dracula clone. And I want to suck your blood. And I have a secret, but I cannot tell you.
How useful you told us you have a secret that you couldn't tell us.
A secret beyond that you're Dracula.
I mean, I was cool up until the blood-sucking bit.
It's a tough first step to accept, but once you do, I'm actually quite a nice guy.
So, our clones...
Quite a nice clone.
Our clones flip out of a clone receptacle into room M1. It's a large white room. You are slightly damp from some sort of gel growth that you have been contained in. And you're in M1 and you can see a large vault at the back of the room. The room is almost perfectly clean, except for 2 pairs of little black robot track marks that go all over the room at speed, up the walls and over the ceiling. You're wondering what makes these as a small robot, who zips past you. Its legs are still moving, but its head remains the same so it can look at you.
What are you doing here? Do you have clearance here? I don't think that you should be here.
Well, what are you doing here? Do you have clearance to be here? Mm-hmm.
I work here. I'm the M1LK.
You work here? A very good cover.
This guy.
The little robot bends back and he goes,
What are you doing here? Why are you here? Why are you here?
What are any of us doing here? I didn't ask to be born.
Leaving that in the air for a second.
Technically, I wasn't born.
I wasn't born either. I'm a robot, and I don't even know what born is. I've been born again, but that's a whole different thing.
A fellow believer.
I take a pamphlet.
Thank you. He's still wondering what you're doing here, and he's pulling a little laser finger out at you.
Whoa. Nobody needs the laser fingers.
Whoa, calm down.
Whoa. Hey.
What are you doing here?
We just got poked out here by the tube.
I think we just got promoted to red. Clearance level.
Yes, you had a mission that was described to you at the beginning, if you were listening to the beginning of the podcast.
Savage robot.
Podcast? Don't worry.
Yes, we've got to deliver a package to a purple.
Oh.
Violet.
Oh, you're here for the M1. The M1 capsule.
And he goes, and just reverses, and up a wall, and then grabs hold of what looks like a large vaulty door, and goes, swings it open. Inside, you can see large numbers of what look like glass, sort of mason jar capsule things. So it's just a big glass circle with a rubber cap in the top.
Ooh, I like this guy.
I don't.
You need to take one. One and one only.
Why?
More than one is treason.
Does it matter
And he
which
points
one?
his little laser fingers at you.
Oh, it's okay. Treason's, yeah, that's cool with me. Yeah, treason, yeah.
What?
And
Are you
he
saying treason's
No,
cool
I
with
haven't
you?
committed treason. I'm good.
Whoa.
What?
Did you, knowing so much...
Treason's not cool. Nothing's cool.
Friend computer is cool.
Oh, hello. Did you say that you know lots about treason?
No, I don't. I hate treason. I hate it.
But knowing too much about treason, that seems like treasonous behavior. and you're vaporized. So we have, in clone designation 9...
Hello, I'm Malibu Barbie clone.
All good?
Great.
Do you have a wee sentence, I believe?
My sentence is, come on Barbie, let's go party.
You have to do the voice. That's the deal with the podcast.
Oh yeah. Mm.
Cool. So, as soon as the vaporization happens, the little robot goes over with a dustpan and brush, sweeps up the ashes, pops it in a bin, and out pops another Designation 9 clone.
Oh, great. Plastics.
Hi, everything is great!
Hello.
Hi, you look interesting.
Thank you.
You are so welcome.
I liked how Henry was just so vocally thrown by someone being interested in him for 5 minutes.
It's a new experience.
So, the fridge is open. There are capsules there. You know you have to deliver one to another pie.
Does it matter which one we take?
One from the bottom shelf is better because.
And he just glitches out for 5 minutes.
5 minutes?
5 minutes!
Okay.
We wait for 6 minutes.
I stand there, I comb my hair, and I text Ken angry messages.
Ken doesn't text back.
That is so typical of him, and if he leaves me on red again, I swear to God, I'm going to find G.I.
After
Joe.
we got demoted to infrared, it's been a rough relationship. I'm going to go and take the one from the bottom shelf then.
Cool.
All those
So
mason jars.
It's a glass sort of oblong with some white liquid swishing around in it and a black top.
Fantastic.
Friend computer comes down in the sort of vocal form. Perfect! This is the first stage. You're well on your way. I've taken your fucking voice.
So infectious, I just want everyone to be happy.
This is the first stage of your mission. Please continue through Sector J. I have made the quickest path for you.
Thank you.
The doors are right behind you. They open, and you can see Sector J is right across the wall. It's a big door with the word J on it.
Oh, I hate the letter J.
But J is my favorite sector in Alpha Complex. And Alpha Complex is wonderful. Are you unhappy?
I'm always unhappy. Everyone's unhappy. We're all unhappy.
Uh-oh.
I'm happy all the time.
Being unhappy is treasonous.
Oh, great.
And you are, a hole just opens up in the floor, and it's just like, shoop, and...
Right, I am playing Clumsy Ernest Clone. I just want to help. Let me carry that. Whoops.
You are flipped out. You see your two compatriots, one of whom is holding what looks like a very heavy jar.
Would you like a hand with that? I can help.
Of course, if you want to. And I'm head over.
Great.
Would you like to make me some kind of saving throw, essentially? You can choose what you would like to do with that. Probably has to be throw, since that's what you're good at.
Probably does have to be throw, doesn't it? 2 5s and a 6.
Perfect. So that is enough for you to hold on to it. However, you do trip immediately.
I catch her.
It's beautiful.
Yes!
You catch her with one hand, and your other hand comes out straight. Obviously, there's no articulation in the elbow for you. And you catch the capture with one hand.
I breathe a breathy sigh of relief, and I flick my hair.
You look beautiful.
Oh, yes.
That was a close one.
Oh, thanks for the help there.
That's all right. I'm here to help.
And as you
And
say
be
that...
creepy.
And as
You're doing a very good job at both.
Thank you so much.
As you say that, the doors to J sector open behind you, and you see a light platform. And you can't see what's further in the room without going in. What would you like to do?
Walk forward.
Yeah! This is how the game is played. Cool. You walk forward, and inside the room you see a cacophony of strange and weird and wonderful things. There are robots with guns and flamethrowers shooting across the room. There's some kind of sticky ooze that's being produced in flumes. There looks like to be a spike pit, and there's a big and there's a big mechabot at the end with a chainsaw for an arm and a drill for the other arm. And Friend Computer says, "This is the quickest path to Violet Sector."
Okay. Everything's great.
I see why this is your favorite sector, Friend Computer.
J Sector is our experimental weapons division. It's my favorite.
Ah.
You have the capsule. What would you like to do? right in front of you is a robot with a big flamethrower. He's testing it.
Is there any way around?
You have a lot of stats. How would you like to deal with this obstacle?
I'd like to... am I still carrying the capsule?
Yes.
Okay, I give it to Dracula. Wait, could you hold this and be a sweetheart for me?
Oh, anything for you. I'll take it, yeah.
I flick my hair. It's plastic. It doesn't move.
Just like...
Can I sashay under the flaming gout of fire?
Yeah, sure.
How low can you go?
Quite low. Turns out I can go quite low.
So, I think that's probably like maybe a chutzpah. Sorry, would you like to come and say that?
Chutzpah.
There we go. A chutzpah thing. What stat would you like to use to do that?
I'd like to use...
Maybe athletics?
Okay, so Chutzpah, I'm gonna bluff.
Cool. Yeah, sure. Tell me how you're lying to the flamethrower.
I'm just gonna put this here, and you look great if you just point it that way, and this is so fashion if you just face the other way.
Perfect. Roll me that.
So I've got a -1 on Chutzpah.
Because Malibu Barbie has obviously had hundreds of careers over her time, so you get to change any stat to +5.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll make that +5 then.
Cool.
I got a 6.
One success.
One success. Cool. Malibu Barbie, you're holding on to the capsule.
No,
and...
I've got one.
Sorry.
I handed it to Dracula.
I apologize.
I love your cloak.
Thank you. Swishes it over the bottom half of his face.
Malibu Barbie, you begin sashaying across. The robot is very confused by your fashion sense, and his lack of fashion sense means he's not quite sure where you want him to put the flamethrower. So he lifts it up, and he sort of goes sideways, and the flamethrower is now heading towards the other two clones. The side of your face begins slightly melted in the process, but you do make it to the other side.
Oh, great.
No, wait! We need to deliver this package to the violet sector. You cannot kill us. I try and chutzpah and charm.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. 4 successes.
The robot goes, "Oh!" Lifts up his flamethrower and goes,
I'm sorry, I did not recognize you.
It's okay. We're just born today.
That'll be it. And he drops the flamethrower, and he puts his hands over his head and he goes,
Please do not deactivate me. I have a family.
What? You have a family?
He opens his chest, and inside him are a load of like paper.
Oh my god! Oh, they're so cute and adorable.
Oh, they're cute and adorable.
They kind of look like paper clips with eyes and little legs.
Oh
and
my god!
Bobby starts retching over the side.
They look beautiful. Wow, they're fantastic.
Lying here? Because I might need you to make a bluff check for me.
That's fine. I can do that. I can do a bluff check.
How do they live? Oh! How did you create? What do they look?
3 successes.
He says, I'm glad you think so. Go, children! And the like tiny little baby robots like fly out of his stomach, and they attach themselves to you.
Oh, this is the worst outcome of this situation!
Look.
This is literally my nightmare! Oh, why?
Are you unhappy?
No,
Clone 9?
I'm aligning my new, yep.
Clone 9, I'm upset that you are unhappy.
Me too, my face is melted.
You still look very beautiful.
I can tell you're lying, roll a bluff check. I've had years of being lied to by plastic men.
It was unkind of you to lie.
I do. I think she's very beautiful.
Is she more beautiful than friend computer?
Well, obviously not, but I still think that she has a lot to bring to our group in the looks department.
I start arranging my melted plastic face into contours.
Look, let me help you with that. Can I make an engineer? Can I make a mechanics engineer roll to push the plastic?
Yeah, sure.
Fantastic. 2.
You put your hands into the melting Barbie face.
Hello. Is it?
And not on. Let me make this very clear. In.
Is it like really hot plastic then?
It's hot plastic.
Oh God! It burns! Ah, my fingers!
It's in my face. Take it out!
The robot.
Pulling the fingers out.
No, you got a bit of my cheek on your fingernail. Oh my god!
The nearby robot, out of sheer trauma and PTSD, just flamethrowers you both to not have to see you exist anymore.
As he flamethrowers, as Barbie evaporates, she goes, looks at Dracula and goes, "Oh, come on, Barbie, let's go!"
Catch this for! Yeah! And I'm gonna throw the in the last act.
You throw it to the clumsy Ernest.
Throw the clumsy. What is it? No one else.
The only one
catch it.
Clumsy Ernest clone, before the next two clones pop in, can you make me just like a sweet catch check? I think this is a sort of a
I'd just like to state for the moment of the record, all we had to do was walk forward. That's all we were trying to achieve at that moment.
2 successes.
You catch it, the top pops off and some of the liquid falls out onto the floor.
Ooh! I quickly try and grab the top and put it back on.
You suddenly see the warning label on the side, which says that it mustn't get too hot, otherwise noxious gases will be released.
Right, and we're right next to a flamethrower still.
Yep, next to Cloak. Okay, we sloop out, and we have...
Hello, I'm Grandma Clone. You're getting a bit big, darling, and so cute, and so underfed. Are they starving you?
Yeah, I'm Posh Totty Clone, yeah. I have everything, and if I don't, Daddy will get it for me anyway, so...
out of horror of what he has done, Flamethrower Cone backs into a closet, and he says, "I'm sorry." And the door slams, and you're left here. There is, in front of you, there is what looks like to be some sort of chasm. There is no bridge. What would you like to do?
Could one of you build a bridge for me, please, yeah? Because I don't really do this sort of thing. I usually get some hired help to do it. I don't, do the menial tasks, yeah? Yeah?
Friend Computer would like to help. You just listened to Power Danger. Thanks to Danger Club for coming on the podcast. There is a second half to come, so please come and check us out next week as well. You can find Danger Club Podcast on @DangerClubPod on Twitter or dangerclubpodcast.com on the internet everywhere. They are great and we love them. Okay, bye!
Thank you for listening to Power Word Roll. If you enjoy the show, please consider supporting us on Patreon. Otherwise, a positive review is the best way to help us out. The best place for those is on iTunes.